Ladies and gentlemen, it is becoming interesting. Kenya's politics is becoming interesting. Why am I saying so? Um, Reports indicate that President Ruto may be forced to revisit his political arrangement with DP Kithure Kindiki. Yeah, and this development, sorry for that, suggests a possible strategic shift in Ruto's 2027 elections plans. Why do you think Ruto wants to remove Kithure Kindiki from being his deputy? He does not want to go to 2027 elections with Kithure Kindiki as his running mate. No. Um, One is political calculations for 2027. Of course, analysts believe Ruto is weighing his option to secure a winning ticket. He knows very well that he can't win with Kithure Kindiki. That's the fact. He can't win with Kithure Kindiki. So that's why he has to reconsider the deal. Another thing, Mount Kenya power struggles. As per now, the region remains divided. That's very true. Um, with some leaders pushing for Gachagua'S return. Remember, Gachagua was impeached by Ruto. Some leaders are pushing for Gachagua'S return, while others favor Kindiki's rise. Some people believe in Kindiki, especially the Ameru, Tarakaniti, those sides. They believe in their son Kithure Kindiki. And another thing is Western Kenya influence. Western Kenya has become so influential in Ruto's succession plan. Actually, Mudavadi himself said that if Mount Kenyans are not careful, lawyers will take the deputy position. He said that openly, and he told Mount Kenyan people to grab the position and not let it go. But if they delay, Western people will take it. Ruto's previous deal with Mudavadi and Rectangular promised 30% of government positions. That's in 2022. And now, will this affect Kindiki's role? Because if Ruto wants to give Western region that huge stake in his government, it means that Ruto considers Luya community as a big blocking voting bloc that can, make him win re-election. So there's high chance that Ruto can take a deputy president from Western. Chances are very high, but Ruto will never go with Kindiki. Why Kindiki versus Gachagua? The question is, between Kindiki and Gachagua, who do you think is more powerful? Of course, it's Gachagua, because um, Kindiki is seen as more diplomatic, of course, and widely acceptable, the way his appearance and everything. And making him a strong running mate option. Of course, the way it appears, Kindiki is presentable. But in Kenyan politics, it's not about being presentable. It's about being mouthy. And Gachagua, despite being sidelined, Gachagua commands grassroots support. Yeah, in Mount Kenya. Gachagua, William Ruto has realized that he cannot match Gachagua in Mount Kenya. And Ruto has realized that Gachagua is more powerful. In fact, Ruto has realized that Kikuyus, the whole Mount Kenya region, is listening to Gachagua. So going with Kindiki will be suicidal. So he can't go with Kindiki. Now Ruto is wishing ili angejua impeach Gachagua. Yeah, because he has realized that Kindiki has no power in Mount Kenya. Ni Gachagua ndo kusema is Gachagua has the say. And Gachagua now is very happy wherever he is because he knows very well that his former boss is regretting impeaching him. That's why he wants to revisit the deal they had before. Now, what are the implications for these 2027 elections? Because will Ruto officially endorse Kindiki as his running mate? No. Already there are signs that he can't go with Kindiki. He has seen Kindiki as a weak yeah, a weak person in Mount Kenya. Sorry for using that word. He can't go with Kindiki because Kindiki cannot, you know, convince Mount Kenyan people to vote for Ruto. But Gachagua can. Kindiki is not mouthy. In politics, it's all about being outspoken, not being presentable, being outspoken. Gachagua is outspoken, and Gachagua beats Kindiki in that. Gachagua, can Gachagua fight back and reclaim his influence? Of course, Gachagua is already fighting William Ruto. And Ruto, if you ask me, Ruto can even reconsider having Gachagua as his deputy. But the flip side is Gachagua was impeached. So there's no way Gachagua can fight. Ruto, I know in his heart, he would want to have a deal with Gachagua because he has seen Gachagua as a very formidable force. In fact, Gachagua himself said that William Ruto thought that by impeaching me, people will forget about me. But to his amazement, Ruto has seen Gachagua rising and rising. Right now, Gachagua commands the whole Mount Kenya region votes. In fact, the Wamunyoro factor is commanding the political scene here in Kenya. So, so that's why I think William Ruto is seeing Kindiki as a big burden that he can't go with. And having Kindiki as his running mate in 2027 will be suicidal because Kindiki does not command any votes in Mount Kenya. That's the reality. In fact, Kindiki is just he has just been appointed by Ruto, probably because of their friendship. But in real sense, Kithure Kindiki does not command any votes in Mount Kenya. In fact, Gachagua is the one who has the keys to Mount Kenyan 8 million votes. So William Ruto is someone who is now in regrets. He does not know what he's going to do if at all he wants Kui votes. He will have to talk with Gachagua. The 10 billions that he said Gachagua demanded, I think he will have to give Gachagua that money. Yeah.